with all the madness, the music and the festivities that are happening down here at Lakota, it can be quite hard sometimes to remember the real reason why this event is taking place. And if you're like me and you're heading to the Boomtown Winter Gathering and you want to know the real reason why this event is taking place, then you're going to want to head inside this white tent here, where you will have as much information as you want or need about the real refugee crisis that's happening across Europe. And inside, we're going to chat to some people who are doing their absolute best to make a difference. Imogen, if I could just borrow you for a second. You've seen it firsthand, haven't you? What's going on over there?
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely horrendous. You know, we've just had a really cold spell of weather, and today is freezing cold. I've had messages from the refugees on the camp just saying they are frozen. Yeah. They're absolutely frozen. There's mud to their knees. Their tents have all blown down in this weather. They're starving. They've got no food at all at the moment. I mean, they really have no food. So the camp that AidBox Convoy are working on is a smaller camp than Calais. It's only 40 minutes from Calais. There's about 1,000 people on it, maybe more, loads of families and children, and they have absolutely nothing.
So tell us about your story. How did AidBox come about? It was you saw what was happening and you felt that you had to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the pictures on the telly, and I had known for a year or so that things were happening, that boats were being sunk and lots of people were dying. But until I saw the picture of the little boy in this, on the beach, until that point, it really hadn't sunk in that it was really, really happening. And then
was that the point when you decided, right, I'm doing something, and it started pretty much in your living room, didn't it?
Yeah. So I started collecting stuff locally through Facebook and got loads and loads of donations, filled my house up probably 3 times. And then Joby Andrews and Sam Crossy got on board, and they were like, right, come on, we'll help you with this. And we decided that we would go out and deliver this aid. And then within sort of a few weeks, we had a convoy of 27 people, 8 trucks, 200 aid boxes. So the thing that AidBox Convoy are doing is we really thought about what aid to take. And the most obvious thing to us was we needed to take aid that was easy to distribute, because we'd heard that it's very difficult to give out aid. Yeah. People are so desperate. So things that were easy to distribute, food, toiletries, all the basics, the very basics that somebody would want if they'd been displaced.
What sort of manpower does it take? So you mentioned there's someone on site in Dunkirk, I think you said, constantly.
Well, this is what AidBox Convoy are doing. There was nobody there at all. So what AidBox Convoy are going to, we aim to have 5 people on the camp at all times, and we will be cleaning the camp, cleaning the 2 toilets that there are between 1,000 people every morning, because disease is spreading, illness is spreading. So we're going to do those, and then we go around and personally get to know all the people, check the tents, check there aren't people dead in the tents in the morning. Yeah. I mean, the weather now, God knows how they're going to survive tonight.
Well, you give me a lot to think about. Thanks for talking to me, Imogen.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, just chatting to Imogen there has made me feel absolutely dreadful. I'm sure I'm like many of you sat watching this. It's fell out of the news, it's not in the press anymore, so I'm going to say it slipped my mind. But seeing the images around this tent, you can just see there's just no breaks for these people. And it's a real situation, and it really needs an effort to stop. So thank God that the Boomtown Winter Gathering has happened here in Bristol, where there's a community of people that I know will mobilise and help these people that are just in a terrible situation.